adjust the camera. Yeah. Ooh, look at the side of that rock. Oh, I got a stick in the A-arm. That's not good. Some dogs. Hi, dogs. We are at Bad Luck Bridge. Oh! That's this guy right there. Ooh. Got like an edge on it. Oh! There's my reverse. Now, one thing about the Granite Groms, man, or the BLX, man, they have like a weird reverse. It like doesn't work sometimes. Where we at on this? We're at 50% 2S, boys. What's up, Sigma? Oh! Oh! Coyote poop. Someone came out here with a car. Go the other way. This is a new angle for me. Oh, disaster. Ooh, she's hot. The ESC's hot. I need to figure out a fan or something. Or just wait a couple months and it'll cool off. Hey, shout out to the 30 in the chat. What's up, guys? Leave a comment. Where you from? What's up, guys? Give me a thumbs up. You like racing? Just gonna let the ESC cool down a little bit. It's still hot out here, man. What's up, brother Randy? Glad you can make it. This is the very first time, a very special episode of Rugghead by the river. So, this is a first for me. I don't know if this is completely safe, but I crammed this boy in here. It's a China hobby and it's just a little too big, so I put it in there sideways. I just wanted to make sure there's maybe a little bit of rubbing right there. What's the best battery to put in a Granite Grom? What are you guys using? What are you using, Randy? What's your best battery? These boys are puffy already, man. I just got these guys, man. And they already seem to be puffing up a little bit. So, whatever. These are brand new. I've just been running them in Gromzilla because they fit in Gromzilla, but it's my first time putting them in the Granite. It's the 2200 2S. It's a 2S. But that ESC was getting hot. I got some water in my backpack. We could do the water cooling. Motor's not bad, but the ESC was, woo, yeah. It actually hurt. As much as I love these Spectrum systems, man, they do thermal out, man, in the summer. I went all winter, all spring, not having a problem. It wasn't until like the dead of summer, man, I started to notice them just shutting off all the time. But there's no fan, so I may be able to come up with a crazy fan. That'd be crazy, huh? Just like super glue a fan onto the butt of the motor. It just might work, guys. You know, like machine it down as flat as it'll go. Just the motor. Maybe make like a shroud for it or something. I don't know. That'd be like a shroud. I was thinking of shortening these wires up like all the way. I shortened them up on my other one. That's one of the first things I didn't like about this was these wires are way too long for the Granite. Because they're like right next to each other. I understand why they're this long because the Mojave. I heard they might be just too short for the NASCAR. What pinion am I running in here? I'm running a pretty hot, I think it's the 21. I'm running the Typhon pinion. I used to run the 24 in the winter. I thought I was gearing down. I thought I was gearing down for heat, but apparently 3 teeth isn't enough, so I might have to go to the... I have an 18 lying around somewhere. I might have to tap it out. Don't you have that Fury Tech? What pinion are you running? $15? You run a 15 tooth pinion on a brushless? That's why you got that wheelie stuff. Yikes, man. One thing I found out is like gearing it long, it doesn't want to wheelie as much. And that was one of the problems I was having. So that's why I put this metal bumper. I got the lead bumper and the lead metal skid plate right there with the rock stuck in it. But that was for performance, keep the front tires on the ground. So I noticed that having a longer It gave me a better throttle curve, if you know, a longer torque curve, so I wasn't like just popping a wheelie like crazy. But yours is insane. It's that Fury Tech system. I think the punch is too high or something. I don't know anything about like tuning your ESCs or anything like that. I'm still just rocking the stock Spectrum crap. I've been super happy with it, so I don't you know. It is kind of a pain in the summer. But I'm trying to figure out how I can use both hands and keep the camera on you guys. Let's see if I can turn this jig into a chest cam. That would be cool, huh? Oh, bro. Dude. I can just put the remote on my chest, dude, and have a chair. Dude, I just invented a chest rig. Check that out. And my remote's right here on my shoulder. That's so cool. Dude, you learn. Uh-oh, something broke. Did you hear that? Oh, it was the rock popped out. That's what that was. Did you hear that? It sounded like something cracked bad. Alright, so this is how I'm putting this battery in here. You know what? Let's just use the stock battery. I don't need any fires right now. That would be great, huh? Just a fire. Can you guys see my backpack? What's in here? There it is. All my secrets. My daily, everyday carry. Anybody in the chat have an everyday carry bag? I have an everyday carry bag. I love it. It's like a man purse, but it's a backpack. And it's small and light, but it carries a lot of stuff I use every day. Love, love, love it. Highly recommend. This bag right here, guys. This is the Granite Grom. It's got the bungee cords. It's for like yoga blankets, tarp, you know, beach towels, skateboards, whatever. It's got the, you know, clips top and bottom. Bedroll, whatever. Got a mesh water bottle on each side. It's got the sunglass padded for your pepper spray, your sunglasses, or your phones or whatever, with that nice fleece. And I keep like tools and stuff in here, my wallets, my Subway coupons for after karate. Oh, when we get whatever. Anybody in the chat carry a EDC kit every day? I'll tell you, today's episode of Rugghead by the River, we will explore my history of everyday carry. So, let's get into that. A long time ago, I was a Boy Scout. And if you guys know, the Boy Scouts motto is always be prepared. Ugh. So when you're a kid, you know, a Weeblo or whatever, I forgot what they're called, Cub Scout, they give you like a little compass, and maybe if you're lucky, your parents trust you, they'll give you a Swiss Army knife or something, you know. And a little first aid kit, maybe. So I kind of grew up like that, but my dad was in Vietnam, so he always like, oops, adjust my camera. My dad was in Vietnam. Oh, front flip. So he was always all about, you know, being rugged and making do with what you have, and just a couple zip ties and duct tape will fix anything kind of thing, you know, shoelace. I need to hit that full send. Woo. Anyways, man, I was on a day hike one day. I used to do like foster care. I was the activities director for foster youth. And I would take the kids to Yosemite every year. Yosemite National Park and Mammoth up there, Inyo County. You know, every year we do something different, but a lot of times we would take these long, like, 10-mile hikes out in the middle of Nowheresville. And one day we went swimming, and bro, we had so many problems. Is the camera coming in, guys? I don't know. I'm sorry if it's not. I gotta pay attention better. And one day, dude, we had I had to use my first aid kit like 3 times. We were like hiking, and there was a little girl that had crashed her bike all by herself. And so I put her back together again, like Humpty Dumpty, right there on the side of this bike trail in the middle of nowhere. She was all by herself, man. A couple band-aids later, and I walked her to the trailhead. You know, her mom was like waiting in the car for her or something. And then there was like a kid that cut his foot on the beach. And one time I had a kid like poop himself. And so I had like a tarp, like a yoga blanket kind of tarp kind of thing. And I was able just to wrap him up in that. And I walked around with the drawers on. It was gross. And since it's high elevation, we had a kid with a nosebleed, like a terrible nosebleed, bro. He was getting blood all over everything. And so I had a damn tampon. I stuck a tampon right up his nose. Problem solved. I was thinking, you could use a tampon for a bullet hole or something like that, but it ended up being for a nosebleed. Crazy. Woo! Take this. But that's not where my super everyday carry, man, was when my wife passed away. And I was stuck with like a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I had a diaper bag. I had to carry around a diaper bag. So I had this, and I wasn't going to carry my wife's little flowery shit. So I was at Mammoth one year, and that backpack, the Grom backpack, was on clearance for $20. I was like, yo, this is a good day bag. And I just started using it for diapers. And so that's where my wallet went, and, my multi-tool. I'd start putting stuff in there, like snacks for the girls, and, like applesauce pouches and hankies and maybe a couple toys and a box of crayons and a deck of cards and a couple band-aids for the boo-boos and a frisbee. Just little stuff that would fit in the bag. Because we were spending a lot of time at the park, I was grieving my wife and whatever. So I was trying to get out there and meet some new mommies. It's a process of years, man. I'm not talking that was like overnight or anything, but as the diapers, I a towel for the pool at the YMCA or whatever. And I got so attached to my bag, I just carry my bag wherever I go. And actually, the ladies like it. They give me a lot of compliments. They're like, "Ooh, I like your bag. I like how small it is." Oh! This is kind of a weird angle to jump it. Anyway, so I carry the bag, and now I'd be running RC cars. The Grom fits right inside, which is ironic. The Granite Grom fits perfect in the Decline Grom, which is a double Grom theory, which only exists in the Matrix. It's a glitch. The Grom exists within the Grom. Oh. If you go back in my channel, man, I actually have a pretty cool video that has like virtual videos called "What is a Grom?" And I go over the history of the word Grom pretty eloquently, if I do say so for myself. I put a lot of work into it. It wasn't like AI or anything. Even though it would have probably been better if it was an AI voice, but I hate AI voices. I hate AI voices. God, that's the worst thing on YouTube. Jeez, the stupid AI commercials, man. They have like no shame. No shame whatsoever, man. It's weird. They just like sabotage all your defense systems in your brain psychology, and just what I'm trying to think of a hijack. They hijack like your empathy or your fear or your greed or whatever. Ooh. Or your lust. All the sinful stuff. They're like, "Huh, I'm your AI girlfriend." Or it's like someone cracking even the algorithms are messed up, man. YouTube's kind of messed up, man. I ain't gonna lie. So far, I've been real lucky with my kids' accounts. I keep them pretty restricted. They're like restricted on baby stuff. But even that got pretty ridiculous after a while, man. Did you see that, like the Mickey Mouse stuff? It's like some Chinese psycho torture, like axe murderer Mickey Mouse. Oh, it was horrible. But it looked like legit, And that stuff made its way on my kids' YouTube. Oh! I probably shouldn't talk shit about the YouTube algorithms. Face. They're gonna like block my channel or something. The applesauce pouches, that's right, Randy. That's a good one, man. You know what I love? The best thing, I think, to keep in your bag is pistachios. Pistachios. Woo. Bag of pistachios. I'm also a big fan of sunflower seeds. I always have a bag of sunflower seeds. I got a stainless steel water canteen. Ooh. I keep my multi-tool in my car now. I don't keep it on my person anymore. It was just extra weight. And I only ever needed it like inside my car. So I just put it in my car now. And that's a good idea for a good video, huh? What's in your RC backpack? What's your RC EDC? RC EDC. Huh. Am I on 50%? Woo! The jump that came in, that was a good jump. I am on 50%. Okay, that was kind of squishy, guys. There we go. Woo. This is a new angle, Randy. I've never really driven from up here and jumped like this. Oh! I think my body's coming off, but it's cool. Oof. Up. Yeah, you do an RC backpack video, we'll do an RC backpack video, we'll make it an RC backpack challenge. Show us what's in your bag. Everyone's like, nicotine pouches and weed brownies. How's that coming in, guys? That come in pretty good? Can you see it? Oh. Oh, front flip. Kind of bad angle. Oh. This is much better standing here under the tree. I like standing in the shade. I'm usually standing in the middle there on that little island out there. I don't know if you can see the island. Yeah, that part right there. But you get baked in the sun. That's why I wear the cowboy hat. When I was a kid, man, I used to live out in these canyons, like deep in the canyons, right? And all of our properties were like, uh-oh, I had a rock in the front wheel. It's rare I get one in the front wheel. But out there in the canyons, man, you had like, you know, BLM land and canyon country, and we used to have a bunch of cows and steer. There were a lot of dairies around here. But they'd use the cows to keep the weeds down. Woo. And every once in a while, the cows would get out. And so we'd wake up in the morning and there'd be cows in everybody's front lawn, like eating the roses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the cows would just be grazing on your lawn if you hadn't mowed your lawn. Oh. And so the ranchers would come by and grab all of us kids. You know, mind you, this is like the early 80s. The rancher would drive around the neighborhoods with his dually, you know, and his freaking shotgun hanging up. Oh, nice. On the gun rack, and pick up all of us kids and help him round up his cows. So we would be the ones like trespassing, you know, going on everybody's property, sneaking the cows off the property. It was so much fun. We'd all, you know, we'd grab a cow, about 8 of us. Oh. About 8 of us kids would be sitting in the back of a dually, and then we'd jump out and like run on the lawn, making a bunch of noise, hooting and hollering, and try to get the cow to, you know, wander to the driveway. Wander down the driveway so the dude could put him back in the trailer, you know. Oh. And so we do that like all morning, trying to get the damn cows back, and then we get paid. The dude pay us, you know, give us a $20 bill or whatever, $10 bill. Oh man, walk of shame. But we just idolize the guy, you know, because he's, you know, big and tall and wearing a big 10-gallon hat with cowboy boots and a big ass belt buckle with a big ass, you know, 4x4 truck. You know, and they'd always be drinking and just not giving a shit, and they'd have like a pistol on their hip like 24 hours a day. That was how these parts were back then. Whoa! Often I'd wake up in the morning just listening to shotguns and you know, dirt bikes. There would be dirt bike dudes out there in the trails, and then there would be the rednecks shooting up, you know, old cars and stuff. There's this one car that was like abandoned out there like 100 years ago, you know. It was like a 1930s Buick, you know, that just got stuck out there in the canyon before the roads were existed. And man, it had so many bullet holes in it. Probably had like 10,000 bullet holes in it. And you just find a bunch of beer cans and be shot up, you know, shot up beer cans and shotgun birdies all over the place, you know, shotgun shells on the ground. We used to collect. That's how prolific guns were in California. Is me and all the boys, we all had our shell casing collections, you know, of all the different random calibers we'd collected, you know, and it was kind of a competition who could find the shiniest ones, you know. Because it was just the Wild West. We're out here, man. People have been shooting over this land, you know, for the last 300 years, man. So they should make it illegal. Oh, you gotta work, bro. Anyway, thanks for showing up, Randy. You guys got any questions, man? Leave them in the chat. Thanks for joining. I think my battery's done. Let's cool her off for a minute. Oh. Let's see if we can do it like this. What's that look like? The body cam? What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Yeehaw! Out here in the country, boys. Let's see. Figure out some way there. There we go. Whatever, dude. We'll figure this out together. Maybe I should turn it like this. There we go. Oh. Need to get some water, man. How's everyone doing? Well, that's not good. Look. My ESC fell off. That was double-sided tape. Maybe it got too hot and the adhesive came off. Interesting. That's no good, guys. My number 5 stock battery. Let's see if I have anything to fix that. We were just talking about EDC. Here's my water. That's my backpack. That's the Pathfinder school right there. It's legit. You can boil this or whatever. Got a spare tank top, you know. You got my meta glasses. Got tripod. Pistachios. Yeah, boy. These are delicious. Let's see, what else? Beef jerky. Another China hobby battery. Toilet paper and a freaking rag. This is for blowing your nose, of course. I got the peanut granola bar. That's some Trident gum. Got my GNS speedometer. I got a rubber glove. This is for picking up trash if I'm gonna do a video. Or if I gotta do something really disgusting. Let's see what else. Let's see. 1.4 Fox Labs pepper spray for the hobos. Anyone want to talk shit out here? I got a single cigarette. Got my lighter. I got my Arrma tool. And I got the turquoise skull of death that reminds me that our time is limited. And no matter where you go, some of y'all little kids never thought about that shit yet. Wait until you have kids. What else do I got? Oh, I got a second Arrma tool. And I got my Beats earbuds. And I think I left my wallet in the car. See, it's 1 o'clock. I got about 20 minutes, guys. We should probably start heading home. Let me put this car back together. And we'll take a walk home. What do you guys think? Huh? Yeehaw! America. Crazy stuff, man. It's a crazy fucking country, ain't it? It's always been crazy, though. People think this crazy shit's new. Nah, bruh. It's always been crazy. America always been wild. What the Bible says, you know, nothing has happened that already hasn't happened. There's nothing new under the sun, bro. Nothing. We're watching like a Shakespearean play right now. So much drama. You don't even know what to believe. I know what to believe. I believe RCs are really freaking cool. It's a really cool way to stay in shape. You know, you don't think about it as like a fitness investment, but you actually got to get your ass outside to freaking play with these things. And you actually got to walk over there and bend over and fucking get some dust up your nose. When was the last time you went home and blew your nose and it wasn't like just clear? You know, you blow your nose and there's like spray paint or some, you know, some yard waste in your nose. There was one time I was working on a movie set. It was for like a Mars movie. It was some comedy where like this guy goes to Mars like with a chimpanzee or something. It was kind of a flop movie, but it was fun to work on. But as a kid, you know, I was like 18 or whatever. I had to shovel like an entire dumpster worth of iron oxide, which is basically like rust dust. And this is before, you know, like OSHA or HIPAA or, you know. I was just working for like $100 a day, shoveling iron oxide, and every time I would be blowing my nose, and it was just like this orange gravel just coming out. Like it was so bad. Oh my god. So anyway, that's what men do. Let's see. There we go. How's that look? Let's see. Woo. That battery's powerful. Let me turn it down. This is the 2200 China Hobby 2S 70C, which is cooking for this little guy. I'm on 50%. Let's see. Is it coming in? Let me know in the chat, guys. Is it coming in? Uh-oh. Got a rock. Damn pro lines. So anyway, 2S is perfect for this little guy. 3S is amazing. It's insane. It's like a insane Banshee truck. But 2S is just totally enjoyable. Doesn't break anything. Let's turn it up. Disaster! I should probably turn my gyro off, huh? That's just flopping around in there. Okay, let's get her home. That was fun. Turn the gyro off. There we go. My body lies over the ocean. We need to get this boy home, boys. Woo, boy! Too much brakes. Still fun though, right? Race just some random kid on a freaking lawnmower bike. Okay. Yeah, this guy needs some glue. Glue, guys, fixes a lot of stuff. Woo, almost hit that stop sign. Look at these gangbangers right here. I don't know who these guys are. I think it's Tren de la Agua. Let me know in the chats. I'm kind of scared, man. I think they're gonna single me out. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Now remember, guys, that's 75% to us. Which is pretty perfect for this off-road machine. That's no gyro. Where'd she go? There she is. Let's get her up here. Oh. Yikes. See what we can do. Now hold it. I'm trying to figure out a way to hang this up somewhere. Oh, there you go. That kind of works. Nope. There we go. Do a backflip. What's up, Nitro? Yeah. So yeah, my ESC fell off. It needed some extra cooling. So we'll figure that stuff out. I actually just got the part in the mail today. But not for that reason. It was because I think one of these is stripped out on my other one. But whatever. I'll go blow it off. Figure it out. I need to clean it up first. Probably spray it with the hose or something. And then blow it off with the air compressor. It looks pretty good. Nothing's loose. Nothing backed out. Nothing broke. So what is that? My fourth day in a row taking this out. And I had a shock screw back out. And I had the A-arm screw back out. And now the ESC unglued. But that was my fault. I used this cheap. Well, it's not cheap. It's just old, I guess. And I was getting the ESC extra hot. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe the aluminum one. I got the Arrma one, but it's plastic. The ESC mount. I'm thinking the aluminum one might help disperse some heat off of there. What do you guys think? Oh, hey, what's up, Nitro? No, these are GPM. Can you see that? They're pretty good, man. So far, so good. They have a little bleeder cap in there. But they came really good in stock, so they were all full of oil. I didn't mess with them. Anyway, let's go inside, I guess. I gotta blow this sucker off. There we go. There you go. That's better. Now I can bring it inside. I'm not too worried about it. All right, well, that's that for now, guys. Maybe I'll install this piece with you guys, maybe, if I get some time later. Right now, I gotta clean up. I gotta go pick up my girl from school. About 20 minutes. What was that, 2 hours? Oh, no, 1 hour here. I had 1 hour back in the river with Gromzilla. I left Gromzilla in my car, though, for now. You want me to run it? Just let the air cool it off or what? Blow the dust off? No, man, I'm going to hose it down and then I'm going to probably just rebuild it for fun. I'm just going to put new oil in the bearings and everything. I'm always all over this thing. I've had 1,000 batteries through this guy. It just keeps evolving. So, where'd my glasses go? Oh, they're on my forehead. Oh, yeah. I don't know who I was talking to. Rinks. Here's my prelude. VTech. Of course, it's buried in shit. It's all clothes I need to donate. That's a mosquito trap I tried to invent. But I spent about 20 grand on this motor right here. See if I can open it. Oh, it's latched. Anyway, maybe I'll clean up my garage and give you guys a tour later. Anyways, guys, I gotta clean up. Thank you for joining. If you stayed this long, appreciate it. Leave me a comment or shoot me a message or whatever. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, later, Nitro. I'll probably be out there again tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Peace.